today I want to raise the issue of pension changes, which were meant to address the anomalies in the 2012 legislations. I've been contacted by many people, mostly women, who are unable to receive their entire pension entitlements due to the 2012 changes. Sinn Féin has long called for the reform of the way the contributory pension is calculated, but we don't want to see bad legislation replaced by new legislation which will see others affected. I welcome the fact that Minister Doherty launched a public consultation recently on the proposed changes, but I'm worried that these changes, as they stand at the moment, may end up with a different category of people being unable to assess a full pension. It's been reported that up to 40 years' social insurance contributions will be needed in order to qualify for a full state pension. This is completely unobtainable for those who became unemployed in 1988 and will be retiring in 2020. The most they can amass is 32 years, leaving them considerably short. There's also the issue of the women born before 1950 that are not being looked at. This is age discrimination, and it's not acceptable. Older women should be looked at first. Their retirements are turning out to be really miserable. They need fairness, but they also need the money that's owed to them paid back to them, so that needs to be looked at. The Department have confirmed that over 40,000 pensioners assessed under the 2012 rate band changes will be contacted from autumn 2018 and invited to have their pensions reviewed. So I would hope that by that stage this new anomaly could be affected. It's not good enough to strive for the fairest possible solution that leaves people in an impossible situation, quite literally unable to do anything to change their past contributions. The sense of helplessness adds to the frustration felt by many of those affected. Pensioners already face huge challenges in planning for the future, and they do not need further cause and concern that they will have enough to get by in later years. Now, recently, the Assistant Principal at the Department stated that it was difficult to do something that was fair and affordable at the same time. But a fairer system would allow both the average and the total contributions model to continue to allow self-employed and part-time workers. So I would ask you, Leader, if you could ask the Minister to come into the House to discuss the whole issue of pensions and the anomalies that are within the pension system that is pushing many people as they retire and as they get into their elder years in poverty, and it's something that needs to be addressed. We cannot be leaving people behind in these situations.